I think my brother and General Muhoozi, the special presidential advisor on for security, for coming to northern Uganda once again, and on this particular occasion for coming to evaluate, assess, and hear for himself firsthand the insecurity caused by the Karamojong warriors who have now dominated this area in terms of cattle rustling. They don't only rustle cattle, but they even take people's goats, cows, they rape women and abduct children, and have caused the kind of insecurity never seen in this area. Very heinous insecurity. The UPDF has done everything possible within their means to deal with this insecurity. The President is fully aware of the situation. The challenge in this particular case is that these Karamojong warriors who are causing the insecurity here in northern Uganda, where else they are bandits, thugs, and thieves. They are not enemies of the state as such. So in dealing with them, the UPDF cannot deal with them in terms of dealing as enemies coming from across the border or people who threaten the national security of this country. We deal with them as Ugandans who have broken the law, and then criminals who have broken the law. That's in the context in which the UPDF have to deal with these Karamojongs. So it makes the matter a bit complicated. Nevertheless, we are confident that with the disarming of these Karamojongs in the areas, with the UPDF now stepping up its strategies and bringing up more reinforcement and bringing up more equipment and other strategies to deal with these Karamojongs, we are sure that this matter will be brought to an end very, very soon. It's very unfortunate that many people lost their lives and lost their properties, but that is something the government will address later on in terms of compensation and trying to address the mistakes that were brought about and the errors that were brought about by the Karamojong. But we're happy that General Muhoozi is here to listen firsthand from the Wananchi, to listen firsthand from the leadership, and to listen firsthand from members of parliament, including myself, as to what we have seen on the ground, what our views are on the ground, and what are the possible solutions in bringing this matter to an end. The immediate measures that need to be, we need to increase what we call security roads to make it easy for the UPDF to move and become more mobile. Soon this place will be overgrown with tall grasses and bushes, and will make it very difficult for the UPDF to move. So we need increase in security roads. We need to identify the routes that these Karamojong warriors use to come into these areas. These people use more or less the same routes every year. We need those routes occupied, dominated by the UPDF. We need to bring in more technology. For example, I've been urging that we need the government to bring in armored personnel, the APCs, the Mambas, so that they are more agile, move faster in this terrain, because the Mambas can move on the roads and on the bushes, which will be good. But on top of that, if we could get the roads also built. Another technology which I think would help in the modern warfare these days, or in dealing with this kind of situation, I think we need to, government has to invest in drones. Drones will be very effective in going out there, doing surveillance, and identifying the movement of these Karamojongs, whether they're coming in or whether they're going out after a raid, in order for the army to be able to pinpoint exactly where these people are, and in order to reduce time and resources in order to capture them. So I'm happy that and many others, which of course will be proposed by the members of the UPDF, but I'm happy that the general is here. This is a sign of the seriousness in which government takes this matter. This is an indication of how the president wants first-hand information from his own son, and hence I think they will be getting appropriate solution. And these Karamojong warriors are armed with modern AK-47s. They are well trained amongst themselves. They are very familiar with the terrain here, better than anybody else, and they're also very familiar with hiding places where they can hide and rest when they're being followed by members of the UPDF. So they're very skilled. They're very skilled individuals, but very dangerous individuals, because they kill people, not rape women who are out in this is the gardening season. Women out in the field digging, and women are raped, unfortunately, and young children are abducted, and they take young children and turn those young children to their own children, which you will never be able to find again. So it is a very dangerous situation. It is a very serious situation, but I'm happy that the president now has scaled up the solution by sending General Muhoozi here to find a solution to this problem.